Hello again. Wow, I'm like breaking records, right? How are you guys? This is Laurel again. Excuse me, with the dabbling hook. With the frog in her throat. Lots of frogs too. It is, what's today? Is today Wednesday? Tuesday? No, today's Wednesday. And it's raining again. I'm watching Alfred Hitchcock play out with the birds all over the place. But yeah, it's gloomy. It's been gloomy. It's been raining for about a week. And yeah, a lot. Almost no sun. So I'm having hot water. I don't know if you can see the steam. Yep, it's just hot water. Because it gets pleasant and then it gets chilly, and it just rained a little and it was really cold rain. So anyway, it's not why I'm here. I'm here because my craft fair is Saturday, and I've been doing a lot of, yeah, the hand still hurts, but I can't stop. I've been doing a lot of toys, amigurumis, plushies, and I'm really hoping the craft fair goes well. Like I said, I don't do spring craft fairs a lot, so if I don't get everything in today, or if I make anything more, I will hopefully do other clips and piece them together, is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to show you all the stuff I've been making since last time that will be at the craft fair, and I probably won't get a chance to show you because once it goes to the craft fair, it's going to get packed away and it won't come out again. So yeah, amigurumi parade coming up. Hot water. Okay. No particular order. Oh, before I get into that, one second. Pardon the gum, but I'm feeling nauseous, and it's one of the things that helps bring it under control. So anyway, the other thing is I finished, like, I had to stay up to finish it because of doing all the toys for the craft fair. I totally forgot about the calendar cal, Saturday's calendar cal, so I had to finish it. But the picture for April was Angie of Love and Every Stitch by Ruby Baby. Did you guys see her Nunu hat that she put out? Go check it out. But I finished my entry, and because I was in shawl mode, I've been making shawls or shawl-like things because February I made the poncho. But I'll put a picture because I won't be able to show it all to you in here, but hopefully I will put the picture of the inspiration picture. And then this was my make. This is one that Rose, hey Rose, Rose loves, no, Rose likes crochet. What was I saying? This is one of the patterns that Rose has done a lot. Like when she finds something she likes, she makes multiple of them. This is the, oh my gosh. Wow. I'm going to put it on the screen because my brain just went complete sideways. Hang on. The dragon belly shawl. Oh my gosh. Very easy. 2-row repeat. You just keep going until as big as you want it. So yeah, I used 3 colors, and you'll see them in the picture. Knit Picks. What did I get at We Crochet? All the same thing. Brava Tweed. It was the first time using it. I love Brava. Oh, and today I just got an email from them that they have a Brava Recycle that they're adding to the line, but try not to buy yarn. Plus, the colors that they have, because it's recycle, is very limited and it's not inspiring at all, so I won't be rushing to buy it. But anyway, Brava Tweed in gold, mustard, something like that. This is called Stratus, which is a gray tweed, and then this is Heron, which is it's a blue, but it's more like a little turquoisey tealy blue. But yeah, anyway, that's that. That was my and I can't even take this off because tank top. Anyway, all right, loads of toys. I'm just gonna show you and then toss them. Made some bees. Oh, there, everything a little crooked, but oh well, that happens. Ooh, looks like it's flying at you. So I used the Dollar Tree Just Chenille yarn, all of it. So there's that. I added the stinger. This one is not, I looked at a couple of tutorials and they're pretty simple. I think I followed a tutorial for one, I don't remember which one, and then I just kind of did it. You know, they're pretty easy. Once you watch a tutorial, you can figure it out. So yeah, so that, and I don't think I saw anyone that added a stinger, so I googled the picture of the bee to see what I wanted to do, and then I added the stinger. So that's one. Two, this might have been the tutorial I followed, but obviously in different colors. Again, the lavender is the chenille, and then this is Loops and Threads Chenille Home, I think it's called. But I had to double the Dollar Tree one, the Premier one. But yeah. And the wings, I did my own thing for the wings, pretty much with all of them. And then the usual color. And I don't think I followed, did I follow the wings? Simple wings, it's just the simple increases that you do. And it just depends on how you want to attach them. Some of them I attach them just wide, and then some of them you can pinch them and do it that way. So, and not many of them, I like to add mouths, as you know. So this one, it's a little lumpy on the bottom because I ran out of the black, so I had to do a rapid decrease. So anyway, no one's really gonna notice the bum. So there's that. And then did I do others? Oh, I made a little one as well, and it's a little lopsided, but again, gives a character. And the way I attached the wings made it stick up. You can do different things. So it's that. And then yesterday I did two more. Hang on. Last night, I should say, after work, I needed something. So I've had this Premier Parfait yarn. I just finished off the gold, I think, yeah. The yellow in this is the Premier Parfait in, I think, yellow or whatever the color is, doubled. I've had, this is the toffee one that I've had there for a while too, so I just decided to use it up, and I have this much left of it that I'm going to try to use and make smaller bees. But I just made this last night, and again, you can tell, little crooked wing. No matter how many times I pin, by the time I'm done sewing, it always comes out crooked. So I think it's just meant to be. So they gave him a smile because, you know, standard blue. Also did the stinger. And then, ooh, can't put that in there yet because I haven't price tagged that one yet. And then I did one in pink with the stinger. I did a little more of a decrease. I don't like that one. I prefer that way. But put on the wings. Look at that one. Goes like this, and that one just whatever. Gave her some eyelashes. So there's that. I need to put price tag on that. And then I just, at lunchtime, this is what I did at lunchtime. I'm trying to use up, I have a bag full of just the Dollar Tree chenille and those types of yarns that I've been using, and I need to finish them off so I don't have small balls or have to put them back on the shelf. So I'm trying to use them up. So I made a little bee. Not gonna focus because of there. But so there's that. Needs to be priced as well. All right, axolotls. Those are very popular, it seems, at least for craft fair. I've been watching a lot of craft fair prep videos as well. So, and there are the long types, and I don't know what I did with the other one. You're going to hear Minion 2. Oh, there it is. You're going to hear Minion 1, who's home from college. So, there's this type of axolotls that stands up. Say hi. Didn't hear me because he's got the headphones on. There's this type of axolotl that's very, very popular, and the one I think you see the most. I forget what tutorial. If I remember, I will put the link. I try to put the links in below, so hopefully it'll be there. And he's making bread, so you might hear noises over there. But the ones I like, and the ones that I find a little easier to make, or it was quicker for me anyway, is by Rhonda Butler. She's the one that does the Leggy Froggy tutorial. I think hers is called not Leggy Froggy, but I did a few of her other things too. But she had, am I holding them the right way? Oh, he's upside down. She has a tutorial for the usual axolotl in that shape. So these are all loops and threads, the chenille home. So there's that one, and the gills are made with the Premier yarn. So there's that one, Premier home, with, this is chenille home, and then the Premier, the regular chenille, and then they have the chenille dream, which is a little, it's thinner, more cottony feeling. So I mix those two together, and then that one. I like these. So only 3 of those. Yep, those are tagged. Oh, timber. I forget whose tutorial. I don't think it's Rose and Lily. It's another person on YouTube I followed, but I'll try to remember to put that below. And then there's another YouTuber, Turtles are also popular, so I did that one. This one, I wasn't thrilled with the sewing. I liked the result, but all the sewing, you know, if I were to make it again, I would try to attach it a little differently, but yeah, the head has to get, what's the word, attached here, so it stays up. But yeah, all chenille home. I love the colors. Of course, it's my colors. There's that. And then I have, these are by Rose and Lily. I thought I did 3. I thought I did 3. I did do 3. Hold on. Yep, I did. Ah, I dropped one. I did 3 turtles by Rose and Lily. This is the first one. I think it's Rose and Lily. It'll be down below. This is all Dollar Tree chenille yarn. Actually, the cheek, the pink is the loops and threads one. But yeah, it's that tagged. This one. This one, was that her tutorial? I attached the fins differently, and this one was a little too close, but it gives a character, makes it a little different. And then, love it, love it. Oh, other thing, 1 second again. This is going to turn into more than a clip of a video, more like a regular episode, but last time I mentioned that somebody wanted a dinosaur, and I made it, tagged it, boxed it, was waiting for the payment. Turns out it was a scam, because I was messaging the person. You know, I showed them the picture and everything, waiting for the payment, and like, oh, they told me they sent it, check my spam, and it's like, ding, wait a second. Actually, before that, you know, my red flag started raising where the person was trying to call me through Instagram, and I'm like, I don't answer. Unless I know you, I don't answer anything from anywhere. So I didn't answer. They tried the other day, another day, and then when I said, do you need me to send you, because the person had said that their account, their PayPal account, couldn't receive requests, which I thought was weird. That was actually my first red flag, but I didn't listen to myself. So they always cuts off. I asked the person if they wanted me to send them the request instead of me waiting for them to pay it. They're like, oh, they sent it, check my spam. I'm like, that's when I'm like, okay, something's not right. Opened my spam, it was there, and then the message was just weird. It wanted, for the price I quoted the person, including shipping, it said that PayPal put a hold on my account. In order to release it, I had to send $200. And then when you're reading it, it just sounded wrong, and then I looked at the email address, and it was PayPal support, but when you looked real closely, support was spelled incorrectly. So basically I went back to the Instagram message and go, this has been reported to PayPal security, and I blocked the person. But anyway, this will be going to the craft fair. So this was the one that they saw that I posted that they wanted in red and white. So lesson learned. Yet another scam attempt. All right, that was that. Other two thing, Rose and Lily. I did a what do you call it? Stingray. Did a Stingray in chenille home. And did I mention again using these yarns, the chenille home, the blanket yarn? Once you cut them, blanket yarn isn't so bad, but the others, the polyesters and the other polyesters and chenilles and velvets, oh my god, it gets everywhere. But this was the first one I made from Rose and Lily, and you have the option to stuff the fins or not, and I would recommend not stuffing it. It makes it look better. This is just a little overly plump. So that was one. And then there was a different tutorial I just wanted to try a different tutorial. And this one I'm not thrilled with. It comes out a little lopsided. I don't know if you can tell. It's a little lopsided, which isn't too bad in itself, but it was just not my favorite. So there was that one. My Amazon delivery just left. It's just safety eyes that I bought. I bought a while ago packs, and when you buy the packs, it comes with all the different sizes, and I tend not to use the smaller sizes as much, so I had to order, 15 millimeter and up. I've been using 12 for the most part, but I need the 15 and up. So anyway, that's what I ordered. So yeah, there's that one. And then trying to use up the purple yarn. I think I have just a ball left of the purple yarn. I think. Yeah, just a ball. But I just made a couple octos. I made that one, and then trying to use up the ball. I just kept going with that, kind of like a monster octo, because I had the eyes, so that's what inspired. And I don't like the yellow mouth, but the black doesn't show up as well on here. It kind of gets lost, so oh well. There's a lot more. I have to go pick something up. Hold on. Okay, next. I said frogs. I have a bin full of frogs. And this is also by the Rhonda Butler, who does the Leggy Froggy type tutorial. She has this lazy bullfrog. So easy. You just keep going. And I kept trying to use up the yarns, and because it's so easy I think you can make it in like 20 minutes. You can have one done, or less than 20 minutes, depends on the type of yarn and how quickly you are. So I'm going to try to go through them. The first ones I made, that one, let's see if I get closer. There you go. That one, it's literally no sew, nothing at all, no sewing. So there's that, and that. Then I think I used all the rest of the red. I'm pretty sure, but that one, I think this color is called caramel. And I had a little red left, so I think I used all the rest of the caramel, and then I went to the red to finish it off because I ran out of the caramel. And I have some of these, what do they call, kawaii eyes. I like these, but they can easily, the white parts can easily scratch, so I'm just using up what I have left, which is just the smaller ones. Okay, there is purple. I love these. They're so quick. And then I wanted something at the smaller price range, so I decided to try making keychain size, but I don't like using the chenille yarns singly. I like to double them up. When you double them up, you use more yarn and the thing comes out bigger, but I made one held single. Oh, was that it? on a keychain. Yeah, not my favorite to make. That's that way. So I think, nope, I was going to say that's all the solid. Did I show you that one, the red? I didn't. There's the red. There's the pink, green I mean, with the pink cheeks. And then I started combining the colors. So there is green and gray with the kawaii eyes. There is white and gray. There is lavender and white. Lavender and I forget what the blue is called. I want to say sky, but ooh, I could be wrong. And it's not gonna. I swear I don't understand the there you go, the focusing sometimes. There's that and three more. The pink and lavender, and it has this eyes because I made the whole thing and totally forgot to put the eyes in until I was done, and I'm like, whoops. So stitched on it was. And then am I gonna focus? Anyway, gray and lavender and green. So quite a few. I plan, if my hands hold out, I plan on making a few more. So let me pick that up in the next couple of days. All right, I think, oh, I just finished during lunch too when I made the little bee. I had started this Stingray, also by Rose and Lily, because when I was making the big, what color was it? The big golden one, it was coming out a little off, and I wanted to make sure that I was counting my stitches properly, because sometimes with the chenille yarns, you can easily, you know, miss a stitch. So I did it in regular worsted weight, and I had done it up to here. So it's using worsted weight. And this one, see, I didn't stuff the fins, and I think it looks much better that way. But worsted, just some white I had hanging around. So there's that. That needs to be priced as well. All right, two more things. Mushrooms. I've wanted to make mushrooms for a while and finally got around to doing it. It's another tutorial. I don't think it's Rose and Lily. It's somebody else on YouTube. There are 3 or 4 people I've been watching the tutorials for. But come on. Focus. Technology. There you go. So this is all the loosened threads, chenille home. Added the little white specks to that, and this is all no-sew as well. Thank the Lord, I love those. Then I use some this is Bernat Velvet held double. That is what I used for this, because she needed red, or the scammer wanted red. So Bernat Velvet held double, and then I held the Premier with a regular worsted, and it came out a bit on the fuzzy side, but it gives a character. No specks on that one. The blue, get the little twisted mouth, no specks. And then I had some, I still have a little bit left of this Dollar Tree, the brown, the cocoa color. I think with the Bernat Velvet, and this I held with a regular what is it? One second. held it with mainstay. So, yep. Just thought I'd add different colors to that. And then I decided to make an octo out of it. So, octo-shroom, or whatever you want to call it. But, yep. Ooh, Kim, Crafty Nomad. I had asked before about those AliExpress eyes that were thicker, that I think you had posted a video saying that some people said to boil the backing to make it softer. That didn't work for me at all. And I found a tutorial, and I didn't save it, and I don't know if I can find it again, but they used pliers to really push down on the back. But this works just as well, but you really have to put your arm weight into it. But you put the eye in, put the back in, you push it, it goes in just a little where it can easily come back out, and then you rest this on something so it doesn't scratch, and then you push with all your might on the back and it goes right in. So now it is, let's see, it is now the way it's supposed to be. Nice and flushed and sitting in the backing. The other thing I do, so that's my octo-shroom. The other thing I do, I've been using glue as well as the backing to secure the eyes. What I find with the eyes, especially using the thicker yarns, when you put the eyes in, because the stitches are so big and there's just so much space, that even though you put it in, you can easily go in between two stitches and see the back of it. So, and to me, it doesn't feel as secure. So what I do is, hang on again. So this is just, I guess you can use any glue. I tried hot glue, but my hot glue like dries almost instantly once it's out of the thing. So, and then it gets everywhere and it's just a mess. But this is just liquid stitch. It's for sewing. And I've had it for a while and decided why not. It's for fabric and it sticks. So what I do is, oops, put this down. So hopefully it'll focus. Nope. Anyway, what I do is it has a point to this, and then I just put a little bit of glue, a little bead around the base of the stem, and then I put a few dots around the sides. I know it's not focusing, but around the sides, not down inside of it, but around the sides, so that when it comes and sits, it'll, you know, be in contact with that. Then I put the eyes in, so then because it's on the base, it'll spread out once you put it. Shut off on me again. So once you put the eye in on the front, and then you put this with the glue on the inside and you put it in, and it dries firmly pretty quickly. I forget, I think this takes like, I think 3 hours to, no, 30 minutes to dry, and it holds it in really nice. So you have glue on the front, glue on the back, so it's not going, and with the safety part, it's not going anywhere. It can get just a little messy until you get the hang of it, but highly recommend, because this is for fabric and it's called liquid stitch. So came in handy, and my hot water is now lukewarm. All right, last things. Ooh, I also forgot, and I'm missing one. Oh, there it is. So I showed last time I made these bad pouch things. I haven't made any more, but I decided to take the no-sew mushroom and turn it into a keychain. I also winged a mushroom, and the green yarn is some, what is it? It is one of the sales I took part in a while back. Basic Stitch, and the color is Volt Yellow. So it's a what do you call it? It has a reflective. It's Basic Stitch reflective. So that strand is the reflective strand in it. So that's what that is at the top. And then I just winged this one and made just a little mushroom keychain. And then the last things I've been working on, more keychains and such. I don't know where I saw pickles. I was watching somebody's market prep, I think, and my pickle, which I winged, looked more like a fire hydrant because of where I put the little, what do they call it, the warts on it. But this is just some Premier yarn in green, like a dark green, and some chenille yarn held together, and he looks really weird. And one of the warts right here, so it looks like he has a nose. It's not gonna focus. I got too many things in my hand. There he is. That's one of the warts, but it looks like a nose. Let's see. There it is. And because of where I placed those, it looks like a... I still have to put the keychain on it. I'm not sure. This one's kind of big for a keychain. And then I partially followed a tutorial for this one. For the pickle. And I used the reflective yarn and green lime of that one. And then this one I like. This was partially a tutorial as well. I think this one was by Mary Makes. Oh, was it? No, it wasn't. It was by somebody else. But I followed this one, and the person's tutorial is not in English, but the counts they have on the screen is off too. So, but yeah. That is in the Premier dark green. I made one with smaller little warts. I think I like the smaller warts better, but they don't show up in the reflective pickle. And I think, last but not least, I saw a tutorial for a puff stitch heart. So you make two and you sew them together. Yep. And just put it on a keychain. So, been a little busy. So that's all. There's fluff everywhere. I will come back if I make anything else between now and Friday, because I need to pack up everything Friday. So I will talk to you guys later at some point. Okay, bye. Hello, this is Laurel with the Dabbling Hook. It's the day before the craft fair, and I wouldn't say forget, I just got carried away. I was so focused on making stuff for the craft fair, and I kept thinking that, oh, the craft fair is Saturday. And yesterday, Thursday, I'm like, I have one more day to get everything ready. For some reason in my mind, Saturday was like further away than actually it is. Anyway, just came to show you a few of the other things that I made since the last clip that you would have seen. So I'm just going to get to it, and then I got to get back to work. Ignore the hair. It's been that kind of day. Alright, what else did I make? What else did I make? Hang on. Okay, so I said that I was trying to use up all the yarn that I bought, the chenille yarn, the Michael's chenille home yarn, the Dollar Tree yarn, all that. Because, you know, you're always left with little balls and stuff. So, and I didn't want to, my wrist was telling me to stop or slow down. And I still had yarn, and I'm like, I don't want it to sit there because it's just going to pile up in a corner. So I decided to just, and I was marling the bullfrogs that I marled. So I'm like, oh, just put it together and make octos, because I got it in my head that I didn't have enough octos. So, plus you can never have enough octos, in my opinion. So hopefully things don't fall. So I will save the last one, the biggest one, for last. This was the yarn that I used in my little scammer dino. So you'll see it in two other projects, but I made a couple of keychain octos with both of them have kawaii eyes. So yeah. So this is the Bernat Velvet and this is the loops and threads, and this is the Bernat Velvet with the Dollar Tree yarn all together. And then I made Minty, and I posted a picture on Instagram where when I had Minion 1 help me with photos because he was around, and Minty was facing off to the side while everybody else was looking forward. But anyway, this is Dollar Tree and the Bernat, no, not Bernat, Premier Parfait yarn. So I think, hang on, this is all I have left of the Parfait yarn. So both the yellow and the toffee that I've had forever, that's finally done. I'd also use the toffee in this with the Bernat Velvet. I think I like the Bernat Velvet better than the Dollar Tree yarn, but the Bernat Velvet is a little thinner. But then again, some of the Dollar Tree yarns, the velvet, depends on the colorway. Some of them are thinner than others. So anyway, it worked out. It worked out well. But yeah, that's that. And then I held 3 strands together. This is the first one, no, the second one I did. And I wanted to use up the yarn faster, so this is two of the Dollar Tree yarns, the Premier, and then the Bernat Velvet. So it's lavender and I think sky, the light blue color. I don't know what it's called. And then I also have the sorry, I'm being nosy looking out the window, but this is that AliExpress. And last time the Amazon delivery came when I was doing the last clip, and I was so excited for because I bought colored. I thought in the picture it looked like that it wasn't the little thing that you have to put on the back of it for the sparkle. I thought it was all part of the eyes, and I also didn't realize that it's also the same as the one I bought from AliExpress. So that I was because I'm trying to use those up. I bought quite a bit of those too, but now that I know how to put it in, it's nice and flush. It's nice and flush. And I also put the glue. I also put the liquid stitch. So I've been using that religiously now, and just whatever I make, just extra security. Alright, this was the, I think, last one I made last night, and it's also 3 strands. I actually had to go buy another because I ran out of the gray and the pink. I thought I could make it, I had like 1 tentacle left, so I ended up going and buying some gray and pink, and then I bought a couple more other colors, so now I have to use that up. Anyway, this is another 3-strander of pink, gray, and the blue, all from the Dollar Tree. So you can see the size. There's this size. There's this size. And there's this size. So, alright, so keep that in mind. And then, that's the biggest of the bunch. This, I love the feel of this, and I may end up having to buy for the fall. Depends on how these go, because if these don't sell, I'll be golden for the fall, or have way of a head start with all the amigurumis I've made. But I love the feel of the chenille home. I think it's a chenille home light, but the lighter colors, they call it Sweet Snuggles. It's the same yarn, but the regular colors are chenille home, and then the lighter, softer colors are Sweet Snuggles. So these are, I think, the Sweet Snuggles, and I held, I'd use it for the turtles, and I had a lot left, so I decided to hold it together and just make a really, really big flower. Really big one. And this, I think, it's either the biggest or the second to biggest size eyes that I had bought from AliExpress. There. So yeah, that's her. So this is the second biggest, so you can see the difference. But but I love the feel of this. So that may be a staple, of course, on sale because it's $10 a ball. Did I show these yesterday? I think I showed these. I did. I'm going to show it again. Bees that I made. Yes, I think I did. With, or it wasn't yesterday, it was 2 days ago that I filmed it. But anyway, these are bees that I made with the Sweet Snuggles and the Parfait. And what else did I make? This showed up in my recommendations on YouTube, and I clicked on it, and it was just a tutorial for a seal. Looks lopsided, but it's not. It looks, so yeah. I thought the way she did the snout was a little more complicated than it needed to be. So, but otherwise, it's all, no. This got sewn on, and I'm thinking I can just do it again and not, you know, incorporate it all into one piece. But, you know, the baubles and the little Zeo. Look at that. Oh, hot flash coming on. I have little balls of the chenille Dollar Tree yarn, so I made a little bee. I quite like that one. So, and then I don't know if I showed this one, but I made another little dino. I've made one of these. This is by Sweet Softy, I think. It's either Sweet Softy or Mary Makes, but it's on YouTube. It's a tiny T-Rex. So there's that, and this is Sweet Snuggles, so Michael's and Dollar Tree. And then I think I showed this. I'm pretty sure I did. Yes, I did. This is the one I didn't stuff the fins, which I think it's much better that way. So, oh, it's so hot. All right, there are just a couple more things that I made. I made another axolotl that was on my list to do. I have the long ones, and I had one of the vertical ones, so I made another one. And the pattern, oh, can you see my sweating? The pattern calls for a different gill or frill or whatever this is called, but I used the gill frill from Rhonda Butler, and I used that instead of the way that it came, and then this I just did myself here. But she has a different one that you have to sew on, and this is a no sew, so you attach the yarn and you just make it so. It's just so much better. So I did it in gray, and then it needed a punch, so I just slip stitch around the edges to give it a little more. And the tutorial I followed for this axolotl, it's a tiny one that she makes in regular worsted weight yarn, but of course you just change the yarn. She used embroidered eyes, and I just wanted to try it with that. The first one I did the embroidered eyes, and I don't know if I showed this with my previous video, but this was on my desk somewhere. So just another whale. I don't remember who's, oh, this is either Mary Makes or Sweet Softy's pattern, because she does the elongated tail. So, and this is Hooked by Robin. Pretty sure it's Hooked by Robin. She has a heart tutorial, and it was the end of the day at work, and I was just exhausted, and I wanted something simple to crochet. So she was making, she did hearts that she uses, she said, sometimes with pin cushions. So I just made them, and this is the reflective yarn from Basic Stitch. It's Lion Brand Basic Stitch. So the reflective thing looks really great at night. So this is pretty cool. So made that, some keychains. I made the reflective one, but I edged it with, it's not focusing, but with Dollar Tree yarn. And then the one that she does it, you could either use the same color, or she does dual color ones. So this is the back, this is the front, and then you border it in that. So I'm not sure when I'm going to get this video up, but Hooked by Robin, if you want to search, because I'm not sure if I'll have time to even put all the links below. And I think last but not least, I'm pretty sure, I was watching, I told you I was watching a lot of market prep videos, because there's always something new to learn, and I'm trying to have my setup be more cohesive, more eye-catching, It's something I'm struggling with. So anyway, because I'm one of those people that, because I don't make the same multiples of the same things, I have a lot of things, different things, so I can't keep them under my table and just bring some up because it's all different things, a lot of different things. So I'm trying to be a little more cohesive. It's not working out so great yet. But one of the market preps, a lot of them have said it, but you know, it stuck with me. The girl who did this tutorial, you know, have all your colors the same. Actually, it wasn't that girl. It was a different girl. Anyway, I've been watching a lot of them. I'm trying to get everything, or trying to get everything looking more cohesive, have a little more brand color, because my yellow and gold, I'm struggling how to have things that reflect that color be in my setup, because it's such, a lot of people have a more subtle colorway and I'm not subtle. So anyway, long story short, I was watching another at the end of the day yesterday person, actually it was like at 9 o'clock at night, and she had a video on what to do with like things that sell, I guess, at craft fairs, and what you do with the small amounts of yarn. So she made a key fob, and I've never been one for these, but can't hurt. So I used the reflective, timed out. I used the reflective yarn and the Dollar Tree yarn in there, which is not going to focus. There you go. Now you can't see it, but oh well. She used chenille yarn as well, and plus it'll be nice and soft on the hand, and it's all crocheted on with a little bit of sewing to bring the two ends together. So way easy. I have a bunch of these that I haven't used, so yeah, I'm gonna see how many I can get done. I also need to get everything prepped, because from the fall I packed everything down away into the basement, and now I gotta bring them all up just for this one craft fair and then bring them back all down when I'm done. So that's gonna be my end of day. So that's where I am. I have I don't know, that's it. Gonna make a couple more of these with some of the scraps that I have, and we shall see. So hopefully sometime next week I will do a video on post craft fair, but fingers crossed that it goes well, because I just realized that I spent so much time making so much stuff and it may not sell, and which will be a big bummer, but like I said, I'll be good to go for fall. Alright, on that note, I'm gonna go, because you know it's work time, and ooh, I have a meeting in like 20 minutes. Alright,